something in the air that says this may be Chelsea's year.
Bayern Munich will play in the final.
It's Drogba, Chelsea leads. Fernando Torres sends Chelsea to the Champions League final.
The Bavarians will be guests at their own party, and Chelsea are invited too.
Can't wait for that, but here at Wembley the first half of the Cup double is on. Roy, what can Liverpool do to try and stop the right here? The game's passing them by. What have they got to do to stop that happening?
They need to stay in the game. It's only 1-0, so you've always got a chance, but you'd expect another 5 or 10 minutes. Substitutions, I would have thought he'd have to gamble and bring a Carroll on, maybe Dirk Kuyt and Rodriguez, just to change it. But stay in the game. As long as 1-0, they've got a chance.
Briefly, Gordon?
They've got to take responsibility. A lot of players have got to take responsibility. They've got 45 minutes to stay in a cup final and be heroes, or just drift out the game.
Better get back to our commentary team. Andy Townsend alongside Clive Tildesley.
Chelsea have won 3 of the last 5 FA Cup finals. They haven't actually lost an FA Cup match for over 4 years. They went out of the competition on penalties last season after a drawn 4th round replay at Everton. 22 matches in this competition since Barnsley actually beat them in a game in the quarter-finals of 2008, and they've won all 6 FA Cup ties they played here. Liverpool are going to have to step up a level if they are to stop Chelsea continuing and extending that run. Stuart Downing starting the second half on the left. Craig Bellamy remaining in that more central position that he occupied for the closing moments of the first half. Here's Gerrard. It's not going to reach Henderson.
I think what was interesting, what the guys said at half-time, Clive, Luis Suarez, Gareth, I think it was mentioned, he's always feeding towards the ball, he's always looking to come and get involved. I do think if Liverpool are going to get back in this game, he has to be that nuisance just in behind Ivanovic and in and around John Terry. I think he's got to stay there and threaten those centre-halves, and he might just get on the end of a little through ball or something.
Drogba's found Kalou. This is Ashley Cole in an advanced position, and he was looking to pass it. He had Matra and Ramirez with him. It was a shooting opportunity for Ashley Cole.
Yep.
Downing to Gerrard. Spearing to Henderson, and now finds himself wide on the right-hand side. Johnson. Trying to take on too many, really.
Not much of a gap there for Glenn Johnson to try and weave his way through. He's looking for something. Looks like he may have got a corner out of it in the end.
Has been given. Both teams attacking the ends of Wembley Stadium now, behind which the vocal support is gathered. Bellamy. There's a poor one, easy for Lampard.
That's a desperate corner, that is, from Craig Bellamy. He's much better than that. He's going to have to be.
Need to bring their supporters into the game, really. Liverpool, they haven't given them much to smile about yet. Different clubs, different tongues, they do get under each other's skin a bit, but these fans can make a stadium tremble and shake, and the game really takes off. Drogba winning a free kick. Kalou. Cole. Corner.
It's really good work from Ashley Cole. Too easy though, actually. Harry runs past Jordan Henderson to eventually be confronted by Glenn Johnson. Forces the corner. Excellent work from the Chelsea fullback.
Terry and Ivanovic are in there. Lampard. It's reached by John Terry, reaching round Skirtle, unable to direct it.
John Terry may be looking for another corner this time. They're certainly grabbing each other. Skirtle has no idea where the ball is at that moment when he turns his back. John Terry in the end desperate to put something on it. It's a dangerous ball in from Frank Lampard, much better than the Bellamy corner we saw moments before.
Never lost a game to Chelsea in his 2 spells as Liverpool manager. Talking statistics, what about this one? 13 FA Cup finals, Liverpool, 2 first-half goals. Should have known, shouldn't we? Downing, Suarez. Downing back out to Enrique. Gerrard. Got away from Lampard. Steven Gerrard trying to go on alone. Well, big appeal for a penalty, but it was beyond Gerrard's control.
I don't think Steven Gerrard is ever getting on the end of that before it goes through to the goalkeeper, but it's better. He's in a far more promising area when he receives that ball, goes past Lampard easily and starts committing those Chelsea back four.
Now a throaty roar from the Liverpool end of the ground. Suarez finding Downing. Hung up towards Henderson. Back into the 6-yard box. Ivanovic unchallenged, got it clear. Henderson's taller than Cole. Mata. Lampard. Juan Mata. On the run, a really good ball into the 6-yard box, and really good defending by Daniel Agger.
Fabulous header away, wasn't it, from Agger? Controlled that as well.
John Obi Mikel. Ramirez to Bosingwa. Lampard. Drogba. It comes with the ticket. Another Wembley goal from Didier Drogba. You just know he's going to score under the arch. And Liverpool have got an awful long way to come back now. It's Didier Drogba again. 9 starts for Chelsea at Wembley, 8 goals.
It's Frank Lampard who picks the ball up in the midfield areas. Just here, when he skips past that tackle, I wonder whether he thought about the shot, but he decided, no, I'll roll it into the centre forward, because you just know he may be able to produce something very special. He's a little bit fortunate, Drogba, in the sense it goes through Skirtle's legs right there, gives Reina no chance. But that's Drogba. He is the big man for the big occasion. He always produces it when it matters.
It's a piece of FA Cup final history. He scored in all 7 of his FA Cup ties here, and that is the 4th time that Didier Drogba has scored in an FA Cup final, and nobody has ever done that before. Ian Rush scored in 3 for Liverpool. Drogba has now scored in 4 for Chelsea. Carroll is imminent for Liverpool. This is Didier Drogba. Juan Mata. Easy for Reina. Henderson to Downing. Henderson losing out to Cole, but Johnson's got it back, and here's Luis Suarez. Got away from Terry, good ball in, Cech did just about enough and John Terry recovered.
First time Luis Suarez had a chance to work Petr Cech. Goalkeeper does well.
This is Salomon Kalou. Juan Mata. Ramirez. Ashley Cole is forward again, Skirtle away, it'll come for Drogba. Rather impudent flick, but he gets another chance. Goal kick given, I think, the Liverpool wanted a handball.
I think the referee looks like he's given the handball.
It is handball. Well, here comes Andy Carroll. And it's Jay Spearing who will give way, so a change of shape and approach for Liverpool. Do you know, back in 1950, Bob Paisley, the late great Bob Paisley, scored a goal for Liverpool in an FA Cup semi-final against Everton and was left out of the final. There were no substitutes in those days. Never forgot that. The greatest manager in Liverpool's history. It happened to him. It's happened to Andy Carroll, but he's got a chance now to maybe have a say. But Enrique has given it away to Ramirez. Another bold run by Ramirez. He's lost his balance and Gerrard stole the ball from him. Looking for Carroll. Bossing war away. Mata. And we went for a chip over his fellow countryman. Pepe Reina is having none of it.
He's played well, Juan Mata. Affected the game. Used the ball intelligently. Goalkeeper does well on that occasion. He's already read the script. Can see what Juan Mata is thinking of, capable of.
Chelsea have got a problem with Salomon Kalou, who's down injured. But they haven't got any other problems. Extraordinary numbers. This is 11 goals he scored against Liverpool, 9 of them for Chelsea, 5 in semi-finals and 2 in finals. Talk about big man for the big occasion.
No question. If the strike was a little fortunate when it goes through Skirtle's legs, it's very accurate, Clive, but the initial touch was a good one to roll it onto his stronger left side.
Many different sides and faces to Didier Drogba. We heard about the charity work that certainly sets him apart on TV last night, but who knows when his farewell appearance for Chelsea will come. There's a feeling that this may be his lap of honour after 8 years with the club. He's taken on a legendary status with Chelsea fans in the modern era.
In recent weeks, Fernando Torres has got better. Scored a great hat-trick himself recently. But Drogba just doesn't go away, does he? When he plays, yep, we've had our nights where he's driven us all mad, we know that, rolling around on the floor, but you can't knock his quality and the presence he has and the effect he has on this team.
Kalou is okay. Mata into the path of Ramirez. Aga got to it eventually. Downing. Enrique streaking beyond him again. Enrique's cross hung up towards Andy Carroll. Bullies Terry out of the way. Johnson. It's towards Carroll. It's a good header that by Ivanovic.
Good shape on the cross from Glenn Johnson. We're going to see a lot of that now, you'd feel, from Liverpool. If we've got Andy Carroll up there alongside Suarez, well, those guys in the wider areas and the fullbacks have to deliver something now. Give him an opportunity to attack it, and then it's up to Gerrard, up to Suarez to just try and read a knockdown or where that ball's going to drop.
Johnson. Just played inside Bellamy and Terry was first to it. Drogba winning it again. He is really enjoying himself, and Ramirez just loves to run. Lampard, Kalou, Solomon Kalou. Well, he had other options.
Good run from Frank Lampard, because that gives Kalou the option to perhaps take the shot on himself. He never really got it out of his feet. Stuck between his legs in the end, I think, as he attempted that, Solomon Kalou. You can see what he was trying. He was looking to curl that in the far corner.
Didier Drogba's fourth FA Cup final goal gives Chelsea a 2-0 lead. They've still got one more to actually catch up with Ian Rush, who has scored 5 goals in FA Cup finals, but has only scored in 3 separate finals. Downing. Way over the head of Carroll.
Initial touch was really good, wasn't it? He's always looking to hit the target. That's all you ask for your striker in that situation. He certainly does that.
Just seems such a familiar picture. Lord Mayor of Wembley. It's careless from Enrique, but he's managed to recover the ball. Downing. Suarez has come short for it. Caught in possession by Mikel, and here goes Drogba again. Got men left and right. You can see that he had it in his mind to go all the way himself for a little while. That's fantastic. He was just caught by Suarez as he pulled his foot back. I don't think there was anything too malicious about it, but it was contact. 40 yards out.
It's good skill initially from Drogba. Suarez is just trying to toe the ball there. He just catches him on the heel. Free kick.
No further action against Suarez. Although he's just moving a little gingerly as a result of that. Frank Lampard scored a sensational free kick against Spurs in the semi-final. I think this is a little bit further out. It is Lampard. And Rayner's able to see it past the post.
Got that similar shape, didn't he? Able to get it up over the top of that wall and then down again very quickly. Pepe Reina always happy to see that one just going a yard wide.
Well, Liverpool were 2 down to West Ham United in the 2006 final. Found a way back into it. Suarez. Downing just overhit. Lampard tidies up. Mata. Ramirez. Still plenty left in his tank. Chelsea have played 9 more games than Liverpool this season. That's a good ball from Lampard too. Cole to Kalou. Now Mata. Towards Drogba. Why ever not?
Yep, such is his confidence now. He's prepared to hit them first time from acute angles. Holds his run, makes sure he's not offside. Knows that Mata has the quality to just drop that onto that left foot. Hits it hard enough but can't hit the target. Suarez. On towards Downing, but Bossing were in charge. Downing's running back. And here's Carroll, no flag. Andy Carroll! Liverpool back in business.
only been on the field a moment or two. Andy Carroll, whose goal brought Liverpool to the final, has scored a goal to get them back into the final. And they've still got more than 25 minutes to save this.
Absolutely out of nothing. I just wonder whether Andy Carroll was actually offside when it ricochets off Stuart Downing. No, he's okay at that point. He's just lurking in behind John Terry. You think he's passed up the opportunity, but a head down onto the left foot, and he fires that, smashes that into the roof of the net.
It's his fourth goal of this FA Cup run, and they're becoming more and more important. He'll have been disappointed not to have been out there from the start, but he's out there now, and don't Chelsea know about it?
Pleased for him as well, Clive. It's been a tough season for Andy Carroll. That'll do his confidence the world of good. It's done his team the power of good right now, because they're back in this tie. They've not been in it, they've hardly turned up, but now, after this moment, once Andy Carroll engineers it onto the left foot, he thumps that. Czech's not saving that one.
Gerrard. Now Downing. Into Suarez. Clip towards the head of Carroll. Chests it down this time. Hit by Henderson. Different game now.
Different game completely. What that does to you, you can be down and out in a football match, and all of a sudden a goal gives you a lift. Another good chest back from Carroll, using his strength again well there. Jordan Henderson, not the best of strikes, but it's amazing how all of a sudden the blood starts flowing through the veins a little bit more. The manager starts to just get a little bit more tense all of a sudden. He feels his team may be coming back into this game.
That man of sandwich is eating his jacket. Bossingwa. Mata, instant control. Lampard. Carroll really putting himself about. Stepping away from Frank Lampard, unplayable at the moment. Into the path of Craig Bellamy. Three waiting at the far post. Bellamy's cross came off the head of Terry, just got enough of a touch on it. Enrique. Gerrard. Downing with time to pick a cross. Headed by Ivanovic. Volley from Johnson. Wasn't a bad one either.
Much better. At last, the fans know that their team has started to play, started to threaten Chelsea, starting to get the blue shirts running back towards their own goal.
It's been a slow burner, this FA Cup final. The Liverpool hierarchy can start to enjoy it a little bit now. Chelsea took the lead after 11 minutes through Ramirez. Didier Drogba, 7 minutes into the second half, put Roberto Di Matteo's team 2 goals up. But Liverpool's substitute, Andy Carroll, has brought them back into it. Suarez. Away by Terry. Johnson has found Bellamy. Suarez couldn't quite gather it in.
Lucky. Yeah, he salutes the ball in from Craig Bellamy. I like to see Luis Suarez now in that sort of area, Clive, where he was there, where he's backing into people with an opportunity to maybe take a touch and get a shot away. He's dropping so deep earlier on in the game to just get involved. He's not really having any effect.
Carroll. On towards Downing, it's inviting, catching up with Ivanovic with every stride, but foul again.
Silly foul from Stuart Downing. Don't put your hands anywhere near Ivanovic there. You know, you just nudge him, he's going to hit the floor, take the free kick and relieve the pressure. Great moment for Andy Carroll. Good feet as well for a big man to get it onto that left foot there, and a lovely strike, positive finish.
It's usually a big beaming smile from Kenny Dalglish. It was a different kind of a reaction. We haven't seen him very ruffled at any stage during his spell as Chelsea manager, but suddenly the temperature's gone up on the touchline. Decibel level has certainly risen. Fields of Anfield Road getting its first airing of the evening. Enrique. Suarez to Gerrard. Bellamy. Glenn Johnson. Steven Gerrard. Tried to coax it in towards Carroll. It's come for Downing. Carroll's there again. It's Gerrard! Well, how many times have we seen him score spectacular goals in that kind of position in big games?
It's almost made for Steven Gerrard, that moment, isn't it? Carroll does well again. And when he's running onto things, looking to catch him on the volley, everyone usually gets to the edge of their seat, ready to celebrate.
His team have arrived in the match. Chelsea lead, and deservedly so overall. But Liverpool have moved up a gear since the arrival of Andy Carroll from the substitutes bench. Gets up above Terry, offside, Luis Suarez.
Good leap again from Andy Carroll. And Suarez becomes a danger there when the centre-halves can't quite see him. He's just a little bit too far. It's good work from Ivanovic, actually, who steps and just catches him.
Skirtle for Bellamy. Henderson. Suarez. Liverpool passes connecting all of a sudden. Bellamy, though, was caught out by Lampard. Enrique into space for Henderson. Well, it was a much better run by Jordan Henderson, but the cross was wild.
Yeah, really good run. He's disappointed because he knows the quality of the cross is a poor one. The idea's right. Anything you can give that man to go and attack right now, do it.
Well, they've got a fantastic record for Liverpool against Chelsea. It is Chelsea's 22nd fixture of the season in cup competitions. Now to take a toll eventually. I think psychologically, somehow your legs will keep going. Well, you've got the wind in your sails, but the momentum in this match has changed. Chelsea just starting to tread water a bit. Bellamy. After a lot of Johnson. He got there. Matt losing out to Henderson, who was too strong for him. Downing. Real sea change in the game. Suarez. Seen around the post by Czech.
Good strike from Luis Suarez. As soon as he picked it up out in the wide area, you know he's looking to get it inside. Just wants to create half a yard to get the shot away. Does it well. Whether it's sneaking in or not, Czech has to turn that one round the post.
Enrique not picked up. Headers by Agger. That's a goal kick. Wonder he doesn't burst the ball when he heads it.
Certainly Roberto Di Matteo's doing all the thinking at the moment. Is it Torres, or is he looking for a little bit more insurance in the middle of the park? Frank Lampard's clapping and urging his players on right now in the middle of the field. And it's the time for the Chelsea fans to just look on.
Bellamy. Suarez. Henderson to Agger. Downing. found a cross. Found Ivanovic. It's good from Mata. Ramirez. Even he's just starting to look a little tired. Downing. Enrique has gone on here. Only Suarez in the box. Enrique's ball in. Carroll is arriving. Just couldn't quite reach it.
Really good run from Enrique as well. You're right, Clive. Ramirez starting to look a bit leg weary. Enrique runs beyond him and still able to dig the cross out, and then it's get out of the way. Let Carroll go and attack it. Bellamy it is, who's just underneath it.
Suarez down to Downing. Johnson. Chelsea are readying Raul Meireles to come up against his former club. Gerrard. Tossed in towards Carroll again. Ivanovic away. Downing. Cole with the header this time. It's an assault. Bellamy. Johnson. Carroll!
Good header again from Andy Carroll. It's all over Ivanovic this time. The Chelsea defender powerless to do anything about it. It's a looping cross from Glenn Johnson. A bit more pace on it would have been better for the Liverpool centre forward, but trying to make the most of it.
Well, Ramirez's legs are going to get a rest. And another man who will miss out on the Champions League final, Raul Meireles, will come on in his place. It was Roy Hodgson who took Meireles to Liverpool. He spent last season. Just wonder if he can get up the steps. The running he's done.
Kalu's gone over to the right-hand side. Juan Mata will offer Chelsea a little bit more width out on the left.
Drogba's down now. Downing looking for Suarez, but he's offside. Drogba's in a heat. Not quite sure where he's hurt. I think it's his ankle.
Just there when he slips and goes to push away. He's had a little bit of a groin problem recently, Drogba. He will have just flared up there.
Saw that dancing last night. Well, some redemption for Andy Carroll at Wembley. Maybe it's Fernando Torres' turn to have a big moment. First of two huge finals live on ITV1 this month. We are 2 weeks away from Munich. Bayern Munich versus Chelsea is live here on ITV1 from 7 o'clock a fortnight tonight. Well, Dirk Kuyt made a big impact on the Carling Cup final when he came on. He's going to replace Craig Bellamy now for these closing minutes. Didn't figure in the FA Cup semi-final. He has been in and out all season, but he came on as a substitute against Cardiff City and scored a critical goal. Scored some big goals against Chelsea too, Dirk Kuyt.
I think that's a good substitution from Kenny Dalglish. You're absolutely right. Dirk Kuyt does have a knack, does have the ability to get on the back post from anything whipped in from Downing down the left-hand side. Can finish as well, we know that.
Here is Downing. Good control. Good defending. Salomon Kalou. Drogba seems okay. And now he's the guilty man. Count. Throw in. Henderson. Away by Terry. Gerrard towards Downing. Couldn't control it, got up a little bit early and underneath it.
Difficult when you're chasing a match, particularly a big game such as this one on a pitch as huge and as leg sapping as Wembley. They've got to keep their foot to the floor, Liverpool. As soon as that ball goes dead, they have to have someone on it looking to take a free kick or get the ball back in play from the throw-in and continue to pour forward.
It's come off Bossingwa for Luis Suarez. Downing. Suarez onside. Away as far as Henderson. A lot of bodies between him and his target.
Went with the side foot in the end, Jordan Henderson there. He's just trying to place that with genuine power. The ball back from Suarez to count. Doesn't really find the target. He might have been better off there, you know, head down. Head down and hit through it.
Kalou was trying to help out, but didn't really. But Henderson couldn't capitalise. Liverpool now running out of time into the last 10 minutes. Drogba, challenged by Skirtle. Count. Gerrard to Enrique. Downing. Gerrard's the comeback man. Into Suarez. Gerrard. This is Glenn Johnson. And now Luis Suarez. In towards Carroll! Against the crossbar by Cech. And Chelsea have survived the moment. A wonderful save by Petr Cech, but did it cross the line? Now, referee is going to have a word with the assistant, Andrew Garrett.
Incredible moment once more.
Well, he's pretty certain.
My first reaction was that I thought certainly Andy Carroll should score. Oh, is that in? That is so close to call. And the goalkeeper's done incredibly well to get a hand on that. A big hand up onto the bar. It's a fantastic, powerful header from Carroll. What a stop from the goalkeeper.
My first instincts are that the linesman's done incredibly well too. I don't think you can say all of the ball definitely crossed all of the line there.
And at speed, Clive. You know, we're watching it there in 2 or 3 replays of that. At speed, what a decision to have to make.
Well, Chelsea scored a goal that never was in the semi-final. What is it about that end of Wembley?
Incredible save.
Ran away from Suarez. Mikel, Lampard, Mireles. Chelsea lead by millimetres. Gerrard. Skirtle. In towards Suarez. Bossumar smuggled it away. There was a yellow card there for Luis Suarez for dissent.
What a save from the goalkeeper. I think Andy Carroll should score. He should be putting that straight in with the goalkeeper not getting that there, Clive. It looks to me like it's over the line. At that moment, I mean, I think he should be putting that straight in. The goalkeeper shouldn't be seeing that, but it's an incredible piece of work from Petr Cech to somehow keep that out.
I repeat, the law is all of the ball over all of the line.
So close.
Suarez. Counter Ivanovic, goal kick.
Would have been excellent for half an hour, Liverpool. Really good. As poor as they were, for that opening 50-55 minutes, they've been terrific since that. Let's see it from this angle. Let's see if this one gives us anything more. Excellent work from Glenn Johnson. It's a lovely little clip from Suarez. No is the answer.
Somewhere in Spain, Jose Mourinho will be watching and thinking, yeah, that's for Luis Garcia. Doesn't work like that, Jose. Well, he doesn't know. Nobody knows. Yeah. No. It's like the fisherman who comes back home and tells us about the one that got away. It was just so tight, so close. That's a goal kick. The climax of the 2012 FA Cup final with Budweiser, and no doubt right now what we'll be talking about for years to come when we remember this final. Did it or didn't it?
I don't know, it's great to talk about.
Gerrard in towards Downing, headed away by Bosingwa. Enrique. Corner.
Just saying, Clive, I know it's great to talk about and people will be debating it long in tonight. Isn't it time we cleared this up once and for all? Isn't it time we did something about that sort of decision? Because if it has gone over the line, then you really feel for Liverpool, I do.
Downing. Header away by Ivanovic. Henderson. Johnson. Oh, look at the space here for Martin Skirtle. Ivanovic got to it, and it just wouldn't break for Liverpool. Andy Carroll, though. Mikel got to it. Henderson, Suarez. Oh, free kick's already been given. Advantage might just have suited Liverpool there.
Yeah. He's jumped in there, Phil Dowd, because Mikel went to ground and clattered into Andy Carroll. Within about 5 seconds, the ball had found its way to Suarez, and he had a shot on goal. Skirtle took an age to get that previous shot away. It's good skill from the big centre forward once more.
The irony is, I'm not even sure that it's a free kick.
That one there, Clive. Better first touch from Skirtle if he can drop it onto his stronger left side.
The headline end of the match. Stuart Downing's left foot, or Suarez, or Gerrard with the right. Looks to suit Downing's angle. It's Steven Gerrard, and it's a corner. Plenty going on in the box. Ivanovic and Agger getting acquainted at the far post. Downing. Header more up than out. Lampard did well. Juan Mata. Raul Morella's trying to break. Stopped by Jose Enrique. Stuart Downing. Skirtle. Good control for a centre-back. Did it clip Terry? It did. Corner.
Let's concentrate on the delivery here. Of course, all focus and all attention is on the players trying to wriggle away and claim half a yard from their marker. Counts for nothing if the delivery isn't good.
Last 90 seconds. Downing. Header away is by Terry. Liverpool throw. Johnson. This is Suarez. Can he get past Cole? No, it's a corner. Henderson. Johnson. He's going to go for glory himself, charged down by Lampard. Handball appeals, but it was blasted at Frank Lampard. Here's Kalou. He's all alone. In precious seconds, though, these. Gerrard has got to him. Going to get it all the way back down the field. The added time ball will be interesting. Gerrard. Cole was courageous. Cout caught him. Free kick to Chelsea. Relief for Chelsea. Andy, who is your Budweiser man of the match?
I have no idea. You know, I thought it was going to obviously be a Chelsea player. Ramirez did well until he tired. Frank Lampard's been very, very solid, but I'm going to give it to Juan Mata. I think he's used the ball very well for an hour. He's not seen so much of it in the last 20 minutes because Liverpool have been so dominant. I'm going to give it to Chelsea's number 10.
5 added minutes, not over this.
Can I change that if I need to?
Yeah, of course. If anybody scores a hat-trick in the last 5 minutes, you can change. Well, Juan Mata is making his way off. Florian Malouda will come on. Chelsea are taking their time over the substitution. So I think that 5 is about to become 6. And there goes the Budweiser man of the match, Juan Mata. I think it's fair to say a decision taken on the early rounds of the contest rather than the last few.
If Andy Carroll's header was in or was over the line, he would have got it.
Towards the head of Drogba, but it will bounce through to Pepe Reina. Andy Carroll chests it down, brimming with confidence. Downing. Carroll's onside here. Oh, terrific challenge by John Terry. Really put his body on the line for Chelsea there.
What a chance that is for Andy Carroll.
Enrique. Downing. Gerrard. This is Skirtle. Cat with a little flick. Can Johnson reach it? There's the answer. Florian Malouda has just come on. Count. Skirtle. Agra has got forward. But to no effect. Chelsea just hanging in now. Every fingernail. Reina. Carroll's flicked it on. Got too much on it. What an impact he's had on the match.
It's been excellent. Really good. Kenny Dalglish couldn't have asked for or wanted for any more from his centre forward. When you make a change, you just, of course, as a manager, you hope, pray that it's going to have the right effect, and he certainly has boosted this Liverpool team in the second half. Just look a completely different outfit.
The two meet again at Anfield on Tuesday night in a Premier League game. What a strange atmosphere that's going to be. Enrique. Drogba back there. Well, he was a good left back in the Nou Camp. He's playing right back at the moment. Gerrard. Has he got one more miracle to work in the Liverpool cause? Slightly overhit for Dirk Kuyt. Slipping through Liverpool fingers now. Will he have that smile for another minute or so? I think it might be more than 5 added minutes with that substitution. A bit of time wasting here, but here's Drogba. Been brought down by Gerrard. These are really valuable yards for Chelsea. Precious seconds for Liverpool.
Decision here for Frank Lampard whether or not he wants to take the shot or whether they want to run the ball into the corner flag. Just knock it out wide maybe to Drogba. Last thing they want to do is let Pepe Reina get that ball into his hands and launch it forward.
Lampard making out to shoot and does so. Reina has to fend it away, but he's kept it in and now he can get it down the field. Towards the head of Andy Carroll, inevitably chests it down, away by Morelos. Chelsea have the ball and they have Liverpool where they want them. Reina coming out, has lost it. It's Salomon Kalou. It's stopped by Martin Skrtel. Frank Lampard reaches it first. Florent Malouda. Desperate moments for Liverpool. Lampard. He'll take it into the corner. Count reaches round and tackles him. Malouda though. Morelos. What Drogba is. Morelos, they've kept it well here. Mikel Malouda. Liverpool have got it, but have they got time? They've got to throw in. Added time to the added time. Chelsea have won the FA Cup yet again. They just can't keep their hands off it. Roberto Di Matteo is doing the perfect job interview. He was only supposed to help out, and he started helping himself to the valuables. And if he pockets the European Cup in 2 weeks' time, why would Chelsea look anywhere else? Crisis in March, boom time in May. For the 4th year in the last 6, the old trophy will be in residence at Stamford Bridge. Nobody has taken such a tight grip on the FA Cup since Victorian times. Chelsea are making history. Liverpool's season is a puzzle. Wembley winners 2 months ago. Overdue success. Wembley woe this evening. They didn't really start the game until the hour mark. The jury will be out again to pass judgment on a year of mixed messages for Kenny Dalglish's team. He's got some head scratching still to do. But Chelsea look their old selves again. Back among the prizes. The winning mentality has returned to Chelsea. They've won trophies in 6 of the last 8 years. The other 2, they sacked the manager, but this manager, this interim coach, has given them back their silver lining. Some interim, and they'll be carving Chelsea's name on another trophy. Andy Carroll's stock has risen this evening, but there's something about Wembley and Chelsea these days. Roberto Di Matteo enjoyed his days in the shadows of the Twin Towers, but underneath the arch, Chelsea are almost unstoppable. They've won 4 semi-finals and 4 finals here now. It's a home from home. Maybe they should be moving here, not Battersea. Didier Drogba is down on the pitch.
Didier, many congratulations. It's just extraordinary, this Chelsea story. You've won it 4 times as a player. That's a record. You've scored on 4 occasions. That's a record. Was this one of the hardest?
Yeah, this one and the first game against Manchester United were the hardest. Liverpool is a difficult team to play, and I think today we did we did a great result, because after losing that game against Newcastle, it was very difficult for us, especially losing at home. But I'm glad we won today. You know, it's the first step.
What is it about you and this competition and this place?
I don't know. You tell me.
Chelsea victorious. John Terry loving every minute of it. We just heard from a winning striker. What about a winning keeper? He's talking to Gabriel.
Pessa, this match I think will be remembered for that moment near the end. Was it over the line?
I don't think it was over the line.
Not the whole ball?
No, not at all, because if the ball was behind the line, I couldn't have put it outside. So I had my arms there, tried to get it out, and I'm sure I was not behind.
So a great decision by the officials.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, I haven't seen it, but I'm really 100% persuaded that it was not in, and I knew it from the first moment. So I think he got it right.
Well, what does this trophy represent for a team of some senior players, older players who were written off a few months ago?
It's fantastic what we've achieved, and we still have one more final to go, and hopefully we can make it too. But I've won the cup for the 4th time, and no matter how many times you win it, this cup is fantastic. The atmosphere, and I love playing at Wembley, so I really enjoyed it.
And what about Roberto Di Matteo? Has he done enough to get the job now?
I'm not the owner or the board of the club, but obviously it's fantastic for him as well.
Many congratulations.
Thank you.
And from the victorious keeper to the victorious skipper. Let's hear from John Terry.
Sum it up.
Fantastic. You know, this is what we live for. We spoke yesterday about winning. You know, this is what we play football for. It's at the end of the season. You know, we've had a tough competition in the FA Cup, but we're here today with one and a great performance.
This team were written off by some a few months ago. Does this success therefore represent even more?
I think so. At times people have sort of slated us a little bit. You know, we're too old, we're past it. You know, we're not together as a team. And I think, you know, I said yesterday, when the chips are down, you know, we come together, we unite when our backs are against the wall, and we've done that superbly the last 16, 17 games.
Was it over the line? Was it over the line, the Carroll header?
No, it wasn't over, honestly.
Good decision by the official.
Yeah, no, it was a good decision. He made a couple of good decisions late on the line, so credit.
And when you look at this team, and when you look at what they've achieved under Roberto Di Matteo, do you suggest to the board that Roberto gets the job full-time?
No, we've still got one more massive trophy, you know, the Champions League. That's what our targets have been from day dot since the owner come in. After that, it's down to the board to make their decision. We've done Robbie, you know, the world of good today. He's been fantastic. We've put in a great performance for him today, and it can do him no harm.
Enjoy it.
Cheers, Gabe.
Well done, John Terry. Well done, Chelsea. Roy, what's your view? Well, forget about the did it or didn't it for just a minute. Have the best team won here?
I think so. I think they just about deserved it. I think they scored the goals at the vital time. I think it was easy for Liverpool to come out when they were 2-0 down, but it was probably too little too late. They can say they're unlucky with the Carroll header. I think Chelsea just about edged it.
OK, we can hear from a member of the losing side now. We'll hear from Andy Carroll very shortly. He's with Gabriel.
Andy, first of all, you came on, you influenced this game in a very significant way, but was your header over the line?
I thought it was over the line. Obviously, you know better than me, but I was just going to say, I thought it was.
Millimetres in it, I think. Petr Cech is convinced the whole of the ball wasn't over the line. That's why he was able to pour it out.
I thought it hit the other side of the bar, which means it's in, really, but you know better than me. I haven't seen it back, so...
I think it's inconclusive that the whole of the ball crossed the line, but some might interpret it still as being unlucky on Liverpool.
Yeah, I thought it was unlucky. We had a few chances, we could have put them away, but obviously it's not to be.
Do we look again at a call for stopping the game and looking at goal line technology?
Oh, I don't really know, to be honest, but all I know is we tried hard, and if it wasn't over, you know better than me, really.
A Carling Cup success. Is that good enough for a team like Liverpool this season? Does it feel like progress?
Yeah, we obviously came here to win. It's been a disappointing season in the league, but we got here, and obviously we're unlucky. Like I say, I thought the ball was over the line. Took it into extra time. If we did, and who knows after that, really.
Have you proved a personal point here as well today, because your performance was fantastic?
I've done as best as I can when I came on, and it was unlucky, really.
Thank you, Michael.
And obviously disappointed Andy Carroll, joining his teammates now, making their way up for the dreaded losers' medals. Let's go back to Clive.
Well, Liverpool certainly were the better side in the last half hour of this match. Just 7 minutes into the second half when Didier Drogba scored the second Chelsea goal and appeared to have put the final beyond the men in red. But they certainly rolled their sleeves up and made a game of it from that point onwards. And we will review the goal that never was over and over again, but I don't think the linesman could possibly give it from what we saw. And it needs a machine, let's face it. It needs something technical to rule on decisions that are matters of millimetres. Jimmy Armfield never got to play in the FA Cup final as the FA special guest of honour today, handing out the medals that nobody really wants. They have winners' medals in their collection this season, and clearly it will be a summer of transition at Anfield as they gather themselves for a Europa League campaign next season. Back in Europe, back in the trophies.
We just heard Andy Carroll talking about the goal. He was rather dignified about it, or rather the no goal. Quickly, what do we think? If we've got the goal line technology, we can't prove this is a goal, can we, Gareth?
Well, this is the problem. We're talking about goal line technology. We've been watching it now for 10, 15 minutes, different angles. We can't be certain is the reality of it. And so the linesman can't be certain. It looks to us as if it probably just was from some angles. But is the whole of the ball over the line, which it has to be? You cannot tell from that. As whatever you say, by the way, it's a fantastic save by Petr Cech.
Well, John Terry knows his way up these steps blindfolded. No captain in Wembley history has lifted the FA Cup 4 times, but that is exactly what the Chelsea captain is about to do. There was a man called Arthur Kinnaird, Eton educated, Trinity College graduate, the 11th Lord Kinnaird, Law High Commissioner to the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland, who was a FA Cup winning captain 4 times, but I think that's probably where the comparisons end between he and John Terry. That was back in the 1870s. And John Terry's about to do what only the 11th Lord Kinnaird has done before. Chelsea won one of their last 7 games under Andre Villas-Boas. It just wasn't working. The defeat in Naples was a little over 10 weeks ago. They needed a second half equaliser to force an FA Cup replay with Birmingham the previous weekend. They were a club in some turmoil. Blue is the colour of the ribbons on the FA Cup. Chelsea are Wembley winners again. They rule the roost here beneath the Wembley Arch. 3 FA Cups in their first 100 years, 4 more in the last 6. It's a monopoly. Not since the days of straw hats and twirly moustaches has a team dominated the FA Cup like this Chelsea team. Another winner's medal for Ashley Cole. He's won his last 7 FA Cup finals now, nobody more. Petr Cech's 4 wins is a record equalling achievement for an FA Cup final goalkeeper. Chelsea are making history. And they really had to hang on, a la Barcelona, in the closing stages. Under concerted recovery attempt from Liverpool, which came certainly within a hair's breadth of forcing this final into extra time. It's Chelsea again. They are the FA Cup winners.
Gordon Strachan, the best team won it, the best team lifting it here?
Well, they had more of the pressure, well, they had more of the game for an hour. But I think, look, Liverpool will now be getting that team box in the dressing room. Most of the players will be thinking, if only. And that's a horrible thing to come away with. Only if we perform like we did in the first hour and we did in the last half hour, and play with enthusiasm and just went for it and try to win the game of football. I don't sit back and say, what Chelsea got to do? So they'll be living with regrets, I think. But the performance last half hour will give them encouragement for next season, that's for sure.
The management game's a funny old business, isn't it? Roberto Di Matteo, an assistant in a suffering regime 2.5 months ago.
I spoke to his wife about 16 months ago, still in at West Brom, in a shopping mall in Leamington Spa, and she was panicking her husband was going to lose her job at West Brom and she needed to win that day. Now 16 months for a long. Look what he's doing now.
I assume she's not in a shopping mall in Leamington Spa at this moment, but we'll check that out. Oh, John Terry's had his hands on the cup for the 4th time there. The novelty doesn't seem to be wearing off either for him or his side. We'll be back shortly.